plus until now, I mean February to February 1 year. He didn't come back February. He came in November 2020. So he doesn't meet actually residence requirement. It was more than 450 days.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to my show, Your Legal Advisor. I do apologize for a little bit delay. I mean, it's like 3 minutes delay. As you know, we are doing this live show through Zoom, so there are some little bit technical problems on the background. So it takes a little bit of while to sort it out and come directly to the live. We have made slightly changes to our live show. Today we are here with our guest, Mr. Abdul Shaka, who is a practice solicitor. So,
hello everyone, how are you doing? Good evening.
How are you, Sarkar?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you, Mr. Islam?
I'm doing very well.
Nice to see you after, I think, more than a month.
Yes. I do apologize. I mean, we couldn't continue the live show since the last live was on November. So,
yeah.
As you know, we are now in lockdown. So how's your day been? How are you going? Well.
Yeah, it's well, very well. But due to the lockdown, we have to be very careful to see a client face to face.
Yes.
So we mostly doing over the video conference.
So you're doing
the safety of ourselves and safety of our clients.
So most of the appointments you're doing through the
video conference. Yeah.
That's good. Well, so we have started our show, and would you like to discuss on any immigration updates, or you want to go directly to the callers? Because I can see there are a few callers waiting. Let us go to our first caller, and then we will start discussing about the content.
All right.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So our first caller. Hello, caller. Can you hear me? Hello. It's taking a while for the caller to join. I mean, saying this is the Zoom technical problems. So there are like 8 to 10 callers waiting. So the caller got disconnected. So the caller is calling. Yeah. Let us try again. So yeah, the caller is on the line. Hello.
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 Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Can you hear me?
My name is Faisal.
Yes.
And my query regarding indefinite leave to remain is around. I actually came into the UK in October 2011, and then as a student. Then I got married in 2012 October, and switched to spouse visa. Unfortunately, due to some unavoidable circumstances, I separated from my ex, and then I switched to.
What year you got separated?
2017. Just 2 months before I was about to get my indefinite.
Okay, so 2011 you came to this country as a student, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you got married on 2012.
Yeah.
And then you got separated on 2017.
Yes. So in 2017 I got separated, and since then I'm on my parent route, family route visa, because I'm my daughter, was born from our wedding. Okay. So since then I'm on my parent route, which on my second leave to remain, which is ending in 2022. But I was just thinking, because it's going to be 10 years this year in October, I'm legally here in the UK. Can I apply for indefinite leave to remain in October 2021?
Well, you came in 2011, October 2011, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and
2011
switched.
he came. 2012 he got married.
Yeah.
And 2017 he got separated, and then he switched his visa and he is here under the parental.
So,
So
when did you switch to a parent route?
In
Is it parent
2017.
route or 10 years family life as on the basis of child, British
No,
child?
so I switched to parent route, family route, in
Parent route,
2017.
Okay, 2017. So you have already extended once under the parent route, right?
Yes.
Okay. So technically, I don't see any problem because you have continuous leave to remain. So
Yeah.
according to the long residency rule, there is nothing mentioned about the route. What is required, the lawful residence. As long
Yeah.
as you have 10 years lawful residence, you'll be fine, provided that you meet the other requirements, the language and life in the UK test.
Yeah. So because I got the degree from one of the universities in the UK, masters, and I already passed my life in the UK in 2017.
Yeah, this should be fine in
Okay.
my view. Okay. Anything else we can help you?
No, that's it. Very helpful. Jazakallah.
Okay.
Thank you for confirming.
thank
You
you.
are welcome. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Faisal. So,
Thank you.
so yeah, so Mr. Sakar, yeah, I can see there are a few other callers as well, but let us discuss.
I would like to give a little background of, recently just we came out from the European Union. I mean, the date was 31st of December. I received many questions about it, like what would be the process. So many people still are not aware about the application, whether they're asking whether their brother, sister,
They're still confused. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
they're still confused. So
as we
I
left
just like
you on
to
31st December, so
yeah,
there are
clarify.
people's
After
questions.
31st of December,
Yeah.
all routes are closed apart from close family members. So under the close family members, it comes like parents,
So when you
spouse.
say all routes are closed, so that means
I mean, all routes means, previously brother, sister, uncle, auntie, and, if you can show dependency, you could have applied for
they can
them.
bring their own closed ones.
Yeah, but since
Okay.
31st of December, I mean, 1st of January, you will only able to apply for your, close family members,
Such as like
like a
parents,
spouse, parents,
children.
children,
Okay.
all this. So under the Appendix EU, or under is called EU settlement scheme for the close family member family permit.
Okay.
And another question also, whoever here already here, what going to happen? So there are few questions frequently many people they ask, like whoever already here, you citizen, they have time until 30th of June 2021 to apply for pre-settlement status. Uh, and settlement status is no time limited. Once they complete 5 years, they can apply. But whoever here, they can apply for pre-settlement status, and family member also, whoever here already, 31st of December, 30th of June, they can apply.
Up to 30th of June, they can apply.
30th of June 2021.
Okay.
Okay. So let's take another call and
So
see.
after 30th June, now I can see there are a few problems. So and they're getting disconnected. So let us discuss. Now my question is, so after 30th June, if someone wants to bring, if an European Union member wants to bring like spouse or children, will there be any kind of difficulty, or
No, that is, I mean, after that, it will be under the British immigration rules, no longer EU rules.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So it will be like no longer.
Appendix FM, under the Appendix FM.
Okay. So the law will be
Yes.
same for everyone. So you're trying to say that will be under the criteria which we know, like if someone wants to bring
Yeah,
spouse,
for the British citizenship, how they are
18,600,
applying for their
yes,
spouse.
applying for the
Yeah.
spouse.
Okay.
And suppose, say, like, I have a question. I mean, if an European Union member who applied for his spouse before before the Brexit, which is before 31st
I mean,
December,
before the cutoff point, 31st of December,
yeah,
or before the 30th of June.
okay,
So in that case, if someone already applied for a spouse visa, so
yeah,
it may take some time, some instance, probably 3 months, 4 months. Some instance, they have been refused. Whatever
okay,
it is, once the grant, like someone applied 29th of June, 2021, right?
yes,
Then they issue the visa after 3 months. So their status will be remain same, even though they grant visa later on. But and also even they refuse, probably it go to the court and there is a hearing after a year they receive visa. But their matter will be decided according to the EU Appendix EU, because they made application before the transitional period, before the cutoff point. Okay, so
okay,
that there will not be in disadvantages. They will be in still. They will be considered under the Appendix EU.
okay.
Um,
So let us go to the one question. I mean, is someone anonymously asking a question? I mean, he doesn't want to come live, so he just messaged on our Facebook saying,
is it group?
I'll go directly to the question. No, it's not in the group. So the person just messaged and said he doesn't want his name to be mentioned. So yeah, let us go to the question. So the question
Yeah.
is, we are looking at getting my mother-in-law to join us permanently, ideally or regular visits, so she can prove strong travel history. I'm British and my wife is ILR. Our two kids are all British. When I brought my wife to job in the UK 6 years, it was pretty straightforward and she got a visa within 15 days. But I know is different from extended family. So yeah, well, it's a very big question. So let us skip and yeah. My
Yeah.
my mother-in-law is a divorce 3 years ago. She is 53 years and unemployed. She never traveled outside her home country. And then my work is very demanding. My wife is also okay. My wife is a care worker. Okay, our reason to get her over UK is purely to assist us in childcare. Plus, there has been constant issues with the ex-husband, which meant she had to rent her part of the house the court gave her. Okay. I got a good job. Okay, or do we get her? Okay, so basically, he's trying to ask that can he bring her on visit visa under the childcare?
No, actually, there is visit visa is simple. I mean, a general visitor, or there are some other criteria. So these the under this situation, probably they are looking for a general visitor.
Okay,
So visit visa is one of the tough toughest route currently, because they are not going to see only the sponsor situation. Sponsor is oil of, we can see the from the facts. Sponsor is oil of, they have job, they have accommodation, and they are British. But what they're going to look for is the applicant, him or herself, what is her situation in back home, like whether she or he has oil connection with the country of origin, to ensure, to convince the entry clearance officer after the visit she will return to her country of origin. So that is the important. So if in this situation, if they want to apply for a visit visa, they have to make sure they can convince through the evidence she will back to the country after visit. But in any cases, if they want to show, no, she will come frequently here to develop a life here, then they are not going to
Is
issue a
there
visa.
any financial criteria to meet in that
For the
visit?
visitor, actually, not really. For the applicant, she or he has to be financially sound. But as the sponsor is oil of here, so in that case, that might not necessary.
Okay.
But most essential for the visitor is her overall circumstances or his overall circumstances. It shows he or she will return to her country, his country after the visit. That is the important.
Okay.
Another, let me a little bit, if anyone, let's few seconds. There is another road for the relative is called adult dependent relative. But however, that also extremely difficult. In this situation, I wouldn't advise for this because extremely hard and it will not be successful.
I mean, it's very difficult.
Yeah, but the fee is very high.
The fees are very high.
Yeah. So 3,350 pounds, the application fee. So, and most likely that will be refused. So it's better not to go for this.
So it's like someone, I mean, it's like just a waste of money, you're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. Is unless there is a, I mean, if circumstances such the back home, there is no one to look after medically, various things need
There
to be
is any
considered.
strong reason. So
Yeah.
compelling
It's called compelling
there has to be a
reason.
strong reason.
Yeah,
So that homeowners can grant the visa. Yeah. Let us go to the
I believe the caller or the whoever made this question, he or she will get got the answer satisfactorily and can make mine.
I mean, he's watching our live, so basically he doesn't want live. So just message personally. So
Let's move forward.
There are members, they got a lot of questions, but some of them, they don't want the question on the group, neither they want to come live. Obviously, people are in different kind of difficulties. So yeah, so let us go to another question I just received over the message. It says, oh, okay, on the comment box, we can see there is a question by Umar Shajad Johnny. I got my ILA on 2018. After that, I been in Bangladesh 2019 February and came back to UK on 2020 on November 2020. Okay. Do I apply for my British passport? Okay. I don't understand.
No. So he got ILR in 2018. Okay.
He got his ILA on 2018.
And I went to Bangladesh in February 2019. And returned in November. So February to.
No, he went in February 2019.
And returned 20.
And he returned back on November 2020.
So I don't think because the residence requirement, he doesn't meet the residence requirement. Maximum you can stay last 10 years. There is
no, but he already received his ILA. So
even for the British citizenship residence requirement.
Okay.
Per year 90 days. So is 5 years 450 days is allowed. Is little bit extra 10, 15 or 30 days they consider, but it is not.
Okay. We'll come back to this discussion, Mr. Sarkar. So let us go because there are a few callers they're waiting. So
yeah, all right.
I'll just go to this call and then we'll come back to this discussion again. So, hello, Yasi. Hello. Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
Probably connection lost.
No, the caller is there. Hello.
For some technical reason, probably cannot connect.
Yeah, there are on the Zoom.
There are lots of questions in the group.
Yeah. Because everybody is using Zoom during this lockdown. So Okay, so yeah, so my question is, so now for this ILA, he received his ILA on 2019 February. On November 2020, he came back and he wants to apply for his British citizenship. So you are saying that he's not meeting
No,
the.
because he was there for how many? 2019 November to 2020 November, 1 year, 360 days.
Yes.
Plus until now, February to February, 1 year. He didn't come back February. He came in November 2020. So he doesn't meet actually residence requirement.
So,
It was more than 450 days.
so in this case, what he should do?
He has to wait. 2-3 years.
He has
Cover
to
these
wait
absence. Yeah, cover these
2
absence.
3 years and cover this absence.
Yeah, because so it will start even on 2020. He spent whole year. So he's in a year is allowed 90 days. So he has to wait. Hi, Yasir, can you hear us?
Hello, yes, you can hear us?
Hi, Yasir. Hello.
Hi, Vivek, you there with us? Hello. Okay. So I can see there are a lot of questions on the comment box as well. So let us. Can you see questions on the comment box?
Let me have a look. So please see the message I'm sending you.
Okay, so there is a question again. Okay, I applied for citizenship 28 July 2020 and coming to 6 months now. When could I expect a reply? This is a question actually.
Okay, I applied for citizenship 28 July 2020, coming to 6 months now. When I could expect it. Okay. So yeah, basically the standard time for the citizenship application is 6 months. Though there are lots of decision come earlier than 6 months. So currently it is taking longer than 6 months. And also it depends on various issues. If complex case, it may take, I know I got, you probably remember the one client made a comment for my services. That was, he has been waiting for 2 years, almost 2 years. And finally he got it. We even sent pre-action protocol. Then after that, the Home Office made a decision. So it currently is taking longer time. Usual time is more than 6 months, around 6 months. However, if matter is complex, it may take a little bit longer. So in this situation, I would advise, or I would say, please be patient due to the COVID. And whenever we talk to the Home Office, I ask, where are you working from? Are you at home? So all of them say, yeah, we
So
are
everybody
working
is
from
working
home.
from home. Yeah.
So as they are working from home, so they don't have actually access all the files. Sometimes there is a difficulties, the practical difficulties. We have to acknowledge that. So, this is the reality now.
But do you agree with me? The entire process became a little bit difficult now at this current situation, like applying for indefinite leave, such as what I have noticed from the group. They have to book an appointment. I know also before it was there to book the appointment and those, but now it seems like it's getting difficult for them to get the appointment. Even if they get the appointment, they are not aware of where to submit the documents, how to do.
There is there is advantages and disadvantages. Like the online booking is fine, but what is the problem now about the appointments, availability of the slots? When the COVID situation was normal, there were available slots, so everyone can book. Now there are no available slots because the core service point only are open, and most of them are providing very limited service. As a result of that, the home office cannot offer appointment. So you can see in the group, oh, I tried to book appointment, I couldn't find a slot. There is no
Yeah, there are a lot of
appointment at
members
all
who are saying they can't find the.
because of this current situation, limited. So what I did for my my clients, morning 6 a.m. in the morning, wake up and book their appointment.
Yeah, some
That
of them
time,
are saying.
that
Some
time
of them
some
are
of the
saying.
availability there is. So I booked even 2 days ago. I booked two morning 6 a.m. Someone calling. So let's see the caller.
Yeah, okay,
What is
so
the
there is a caller. Hello, caller, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, hi.
Hi, good
I want to
evening.
ask.
Good
Hello, good
evening.
evening.
Can I take your name?
Yeah, hi. My name is Amit, and I want to ask a question.
Hi, Amit.
So, would you be able to help me, please?
Yeah, sure, Amit. We are here to help you.
Yeah. So basically, I'm in the UK since last more than 5 years. I came in UK with my wife in the year 2015 in the month of March, and since then we have been living here in UK. Now we are in the process of filing the ILR, and we are submitting the application. So I have been working on with my company here in UK on tier 2 general visa as tier 2 migrant, and my wife has been not working, but she has been here in UK as a dependent of mine. So when we came here, she.
No, 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second. So you came in 2015 under tier 2 migrant, right?
2015.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. So it is not a spouse, British spouse, it's tier 2. Okay. And your wife came as a dependent at the same time? Is it same time or later on?
Same time. Both of us came on the same date here in UK. I was the main applicant, and my wife was PBS dependent, and I was PBS tier 2
So
general.
it is already more than 5 years.
So you both came together on 2015. So she were your dependent, yes? Am I right?
Yeah, she is my dependent, and I am the main applicant.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm tiered. Yeah. So right now I'm in the process of filing the ILR, and I'm in the process of submitting the application. So my question is around her documentation. So I am submitting my employer's letter, P60, salary slip, and bank statement, everything that is required, which is given in the list. That is all fine. However, for my wife, she has been in this last 5 years. She had worked here in UK for 2 years in between, like around 2018 and 2019 only, for 2 years. And thereafter she was not working. So currently she is not working. So my question is that, do I need to submit any, employment related documents for her as well, she being the dependent on me?
No, the first, the brief answer is no. She doesn't have to submit any employment document because she is your dependent. So only the thing is you have to show the relationship. So throughout your stay in the UK, as she is, your relationship. So relationship, marriage certificate, and other document at the same address showing you've been living together.
So
do you have any children? Do you have any children?
Yeah, so when we came here, we were only there. So during the last 5 years, we were blessed with 2 children. Both were born in UK.
Their birth certificate, and your marriage certificate and other communication at the same address is fine for her.
Okay. So for cohab proof, can we submit council letter which is in both our names?
The children birth certificate is the live evidence.
Okay. So children birth certificate is sufficient.
Yeah. If you don't mind asking, how old are your children, Mr. Amit?
So my elder daughter is close to 5 now, and the younger son is just turning 1 now.
Okay, I believe they have got their. Have you applied for their British passport? And no. So they got their birth certificate. You're saying, yes?
So I know,
no.
Amit, here what I told you, because you have children together, so that prove the cohabitation, you're living together.
They are, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So both my children were born in UK. One was born in 2016 and the other was born in 2020, both in January. And right now I am applying their ILR as well along with my application. So in total I am applying for 4 people.
No.
Myself as main
Let me
applicant.
stop you here. Don't apply for them. No need to, because once you will get ILR, you can
Then
apply for them citizenship.
for the
I'm registered as a British citizen. So why you spending 2,500 for each extra?
Recently,
Okay.
I know someone who applied for his indefinite leave to remain, and he has been granted indefinite leave to remain by the Home Office. And just after like 2 months, he applied for British citizenship for his children.
Yeah, actually, the reason I'm applying their ILR as well is because all our expiry, BRP expiry is due in first week of March.
And
Mine
no worry
as well
about
as my
that.
children
No
and
worry
my
about
wife.
that. Once you will be granted, for them is not a residence requirement here, lawfully or unlawfully. Children is children.
But to be honest, at this point of time, the time that they are taking to take a decision, as you were also saying, it is almost 6 months or more than 6 months. So we will have, some sort of uncertainty for them as well. And probably we will not be able to travel outside until their visa will come. So let's say they take my decision for 6 months, and after that I'll apply for British
Their
citizenship.
registration, naturalization, registration,
This
yep.
naturalization.
So that
So
may again take few more
6
months or
months, another
something.
6
So it
months,
will be
Actually,
so it will be,
that is the time you need to count. However, there is the situation, because what is your company name? Is it what the company and what sector do you work?
I work for IT,
Okay,
IT information technology, and I work with Tech Mahindra.
Okay, so it's those kind of company, like a reputable company, it doesn't take longer time for ILR, generally speaking.
Okay,
So
okay,
it may take,
okay,
I'm not giving you false hope, but it might not take 6 months. So
okay.
however, if you can afford your for the children, it's unnecessary, but if you want to, you can do it.
Right. And okay, but I should
Okay.
so I should only file for myself and my wife at this point of time.
Yes.
Okay, and once I get a decision, then I should apply for my kids direct British
For the
citizenship.
registration as a British citizen, because they were born
Okay,
here.
okay.
Okay. All right, Amit.
Okay, all right, then that's fine.
You're happy
So
with the
for the
you're
first,
happy with your query?
I'm very happy with my queries.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
and there is one more question. Sorry, one more question. Is there a minimum salary for a family of 4, like myself, my wife, and 2 kids? So, what sort of minimum salary is required to apply for the ILR?
Now ILR is the tier 2. Currently, it will be there is a transitional period.
Okay.
The tier 2 up to 2023. But from the under the new rule, there is no requirement for the certain salary. Only the going rate, or the
Okay.
minimum is 20, like it started from 20,400. So there is according to the criteria, the 3 criteria: shortest occupation list of these. But what I believe, as the IT on sector, I believe your salary is well above those.
Right. Yeah, it is more than 20. That is not a problem. Okay. All right.
No, I know.
So,
I know. I don't mean more than 20. The current is 36. The previous rule under 36,000 something. I think your salary also well above that, right?
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So no worry about that.
Okay. All right. And for all leave absences, they are asking for evidence. So, what evidence can we submit as part of the application outside UK? So, for all leave absences during last 5 years, wherever we have gone.
You need a letter from your employer.
Or
Yeah.
If it is authorized, so they will issue a letter.
Right. But there is one issue here. My employer is only giving is only mentioning those trips which were business trips. So I also made some personal trips as well outside UK. So those trips they are not capturing as part of employer letter. So how should I? What should I do with
it is
them?
within the annual leave? Then it should be all right. Because it, the personal trip, if within the annual leave, you are entitled for the annual leave. And so
but
there is no problem.
some of them are not as.
Hello. Okay, let us go to the next caller.
Some of them are not as.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, caller. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi, both of you.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I got the question. Right now, I'm British. My two kids are born here, and they are British as well. And my wife, that she got the ILR due in the April this year. But the thing is, I'm doing the two jobs. First job I'm not getting enough. 18,600, and that's why I'm doing the two jobs. On the second job, I'm doing as a self-employed. But that self-employed I started last year in October, so 2020. But on the Home Office website says, you should be like a self-employed for a whole year. Then you have to show for 18,600 for the wife ILR. But my question is that, they're gonna, if I'll apply for wife ILR in April this year, 2021, so they're gonna accept my earning from the last year, October till April 2021, or they're not gonna accept as a self-employed?
No, they should have accepted your self-employment if it is you register with the HMRC. Everything is document is there. So whatever income you have, you should have. There will be Home Office will accept it. Though if you rely on only the self-employment, role is 1 year accounts to submit. But
no, I'm not relying. I'm relying on two jobs. So
yeah. So it is whatever you have, you should submit it, and if you meet the requirement, they will accept it.
Okay, and one thing, but I spoke to the accountant as well, and they said your tax going to be due in self-assessment tax return due is going to be 2022. So what should I show to the the Home Office that I'm earning as a self-employed, because my tax is not due in 2022?
That is not the tax. I'm a bit sorry here. That is the tricky point. Many people try to play, but my honest advice, not to play with the Home Office. Whatever your income, show the income.
Yeah.
It is not matter of however the tax. The name of the tax return, people play tricky game, but Home Office also play game. So and the end of the day, comes with the refusal.
That's
so
what I was thinking.
Be honest. Be honest. Be transparent. Show your income. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna spoke to the HMRC, and I can pay them at 6 months, my last 6 months tax. From October to April.
Yeah, you don't have to pay the tax. Income. You have invoice. You have all the record. The accountant.
Just make sure you declare everything. So.
Yeah, so it will be fine.
You just make sure you declare your original earnings. So, because you see, Home Office is aware of all our tricks. They know how.
Mr. Islam, there are lots of questions in the group.
Yes. So go to the.
We can.
Thanks for your.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay.
Yeah. So there is a question from Yasir Ali. Basically, Yasir Ali tried to come live. So I don't know, for some reason he got disconnected.
This is the question we answered just now. We answered.
The applying for wife ILR this year. Did we just answer
this is the question
one?
we just finished? Yeah.
Okay. For the Yasir Ali, so that was the question for Yasir Ali. And then, okay, we answered. Okay, so that's another caller. The caller is trying, like, maybe this is the third time. So that's Sanjit Kumar. We'll go accordingly. 1 minute. Hi, Sanjit. You there with us?
Hello, hi, Sanjit.
Hello.
Pro line, due to the line.
Okay, then we'll go to the next caller. So there's yeah, I mean, people who are trying like through the Zoom video, that's taking a little bit while for them to get connected. But the people
So
who are,
let's move to the next question here.
Yeah.
One question I can see, Mr. Johnny Khan, I have finished my 10 years this year, but in 2014, Home Office curtailed my visa due to TOEIC. Then I put JR, which was dismissed in 2015. Then I claimed asylum, which was refused in 2017. Since then, I had no pending application, but in 2019, I made human rights claim under Ahsan law, and judge gave decision in favor of mine. My question, can I claim ILR under the Ahsan case law? Okay. This actually, it is difficult to give answer yes or no, because the under Ahsan case, need to see the if it is allowed under the human rights, not under the TOEIC, not clear the TOEIC issue. So it still is a break. Your continuity is not
so the
ongoing.
chain
The break, yeah, is a
there is-
break of the
the break-
continuous leave to remain.
Yeah.
So there are many cases currently which was allowed under the human rights, but not the TOEIC issue is still there. It's not clear yet. So in that situation, you cannot apply for ILR. However, I need to see the whole immigration history. The best way, if whoever made them, Johnny Khan, Mr. Johnny Khan, if you can get a subject access record from the Home Office, that will show what is your current status. Then you can decide whether you will make application for
they can do that. They can do that by visiting the gov.uk, and through there they can.
Yeah, the online application.
Yeah, for the online application, so they can get their past history, and based on that history, they can see.
Yeah. So this is the thing. And next question, Mr. Tamil, can you see the next question?
Okay, there's another caller now. So it's Lavanya.
Yeah.
Hi, Lavanya, are you there with us?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Lavanya. Thank you so much for waiting. I can see you're waiting for a long time. Sorry about it. There are too many callers, and
That's fine. Thanks
we are,
for
we are going
connecting.
according to the serial. We are also trying to.
How can we can help you? How can Lavanya? Yeah, Maruti, question. I have a question. Yeah. Please go ahead with your
Lavanya,
question.
yes. How can I help you?
Yeah, because I have one doubt actually. My husband is submitted his ILR in September this year, 2020.
Okay.
It's been 4 months. We didn't get any response from Home Office. We're just waiting. I know the situation is very worse, so we're just pushing the days. Like, okay, let's wait. It's been 4 months. We finished. We applied through 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, through 10 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we were discussing these from the beginning, why the Home Office is taking longer time. For ILR, the standard time is 6 months, though many of the applications been accepted within 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
Okay.
And if the immigration history is clean, there is no issue with the previous record.
Okay.
They're supposed to decide by this time. However, due to the COVID, situation, everything is slowed down.
Yeah.
You can notice everything. So you have to take it as a normal now. So I would advise you to wait until 6 months, not to knock them.
Okay.
That is what they are advising. They are requesting Home Office as well. So this, so if you can wait 2 more months, hopefully you will get a decision by that time.
Okay, because I have one more doubt. Like we submitted.
It could be earlier. It could be earlier. It could be earlier, but
yeah, most cases, I mean, they don't have to wait that long. But in some cases, it takes a little bit longer. But because of this,
but currently it has become normal. 6 months currently become normal.
Okay. Yeah, because ours is a straightforward application. Yeah.
Yeah, just in the beginning we are discussing that they are working from home, and the file, some of the file not, they cannot have access. These many reasons now.
Okay.
So taking and many people ill, so if those who are 55,000 60,000 who are infected, so they're the part of the home office employee as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true actually,
So
because we didn't
yeah,
get
that's
any confirmation email from home office saying it's been progress or something. Nothing,
no,
because
they don't have time to do that. They initially, once you submit the confirmation, they've been submitted. After that, generally they don't send anything unless otherwise needs some information or the
Okay.
clarification. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
Lavani?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Thank
One
you
more
so much,
question we
Lavanya.
have. Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Okay, yeah. So yeah, let us go to the next caller. I mean, let us answer them, and then we'll go to the few answering few comment on the comment box. I can see
So
that.
we are coming to the end of the session. Well, now only
Yes.
10 more minutes
So
left.
this is the last caller of the day. Hello. Hello, caller. Can you hear me? Caller.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Thanks for arranging this. Actually, it really helps.
Yeah, thank you so much. If you can please ask,
So I have
ask your
a
question for the
doubt.
day.
Yes. So actually, I'm eligible for ILR on Jan end. So I have different visa issue date and the entry in UK date. So I know that the 5 years minus 28 days is calculated from the visa issue date, not from the entry in UK date. So
Entry, yeah.
So yeah, I posted this question on the, and I did some search, and then this is what I heard from you. But one thing is that there are some other people whose status what I saw, what they did is like they submit application before, but they were eligible before the biometric date. So basically, they submit the application like maybe 3 days before or 4 days before, but they choose the biometric date after they're eligible. So I don't know, like, can it be done like that?
No. The
Because
submission date should be 28 days before, 20, not more than, like the maximum is 28 days.
but
If
is it
you,
visa
yeah,
submission date or is it biometric date? That matters.
no, not biometric, it's the submission of the application, not biometric.
And
Current biometric is, some of them are 2 months, 3 months later, and some of them 1 month, some of them are next year. So it is not about the biometric, it is about the submission and make the payment. The rule is once you make the payment, that is the date.
okay, and by any chance,
Okay.
if it get rejected, like for a reason of we submit 1 day before or 2 days before, will the money will be refunded or
Yeah.
not?
No. If rejected, is money gone. Once you reject, is money you cannot get a refund.
Yes.
Okay, and I have one more question. Like, can we switch the job during the application is in progress?
No. That is the one of the requirement.
No, the caller is trying to
Employer.
say, but can he switch the job? I mean, say like.
No. I understand. I fully understand. You cannot switch under. You're talking of the tier 2 migrant, isn't it?
Yes, tier 2 general. So
Yeah,
this.
tier 2 you cannot, because that is one of the requirement in the rule. Your employer has to certify they need you for foreseeable future.
Okay.
So till the ILR is not approved, we can't switch. Like maybe while till
You can't.
biometric, I am not
But
on notice
before
period.
for example, before ILR, 1 month before, you can switch it. Then you make application from the new employer.
Yes. But just to stay in the safe side, I mean, it's best after you receive your ILR if you switch. I mean, just to
Then
stay
you
in the
switch.
safe
I
side.
either do or
So,
before that.
yeah.
While application is pending, don't switch.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks a
all
lot.
right.
Thank you.
Okay, you are welcome.
So yeah, we are now in the end of our live show today. So yes, there are still
We have few more minutes. We have few more minutes. We
there
can
are still a
answer
lot
the
more
question.
questions. There are still lot more questions. I will go to this one more question from the comment. So there is 1 minute. Lavanya Murthy is saying her call got disconnected and
He's
she's
already replied.
Yeah,
Vivek Shukla will reply.
yes.
Um,
So there is one question from Moin Kazimi. Hi there. I was applied for my two child as British citizenship MN1 form, but I have not received any update almost 3 months. How long it take for children application? Again,
uh,
I mean,
Again, this actually we have
yes.
answered the
So I mean,
question.
I will request you,
Um,
Mr. Moin Kazimi, just to wait a little bit because of this current situation. I mean, it's every application is under a little bit of delay. So I will request you to wait for a while and
yeah,
then see. And then
yeah. Another question. Let
another
me,
question
Mr.
from Jesus Babu Devarapalli. Can I submit P60 for my finance evidence? Because my monthly pays sometimes go up and down, but I earn above 20,000 per year.
Yeah, it is fine. P60 is fine for the annual income to show annual income. If monthly is up and down, it is fine. Let me answer another question. Johnny Khan again say, sorry, I clear my TOEIC allegation. If TOEIC allegation is clear, then I would say, yeah, there is a continuation leave to remain. So he can apply for ILR under 10 years rule. I mean,
Yeah.
long residency. On the basis of the fact. So I'm not giving any solid opinion because what is written here on the basis of that I'm giving opinion. Yeah, you can apply
There
for
are
ILR.
still more callers and there are still a lot more comments. I understand because of the time, I mean, we are unable to accept the callers, but I will request you all if you drop your queries on the Facebook group as a post. Our legal advisors, such as Mr. Abdul Ali Sarkar, and then Iqbal Dip Singh, solicitor, and then Mr. M.S. Shafi, our solicitor. So these legal advisors are there in the group to help you. I will request you all, if you have your queries, just post them on the group and they will help you. So I understand you might be frustrated that we are not answering your calls or might be not replying to the comments. But as you can see, we are trying our best. There are like now, Mr. Sarkar, there are like now more than 20 callers still on the waiting list. So I understand. I believe there are people on the callers and in the comments. The questions are quite same. I mean, again, there is a delay in application. So uh, as you know, because of this current situation, every process is delayed. There are many visa officers who are working in home office. Either they're isolating or they're working from home. So the process is a little bit delaying to
Yeah, another thing
process the
before
application.
we putting it off about the ILR application, and people actually make application like rush. So many occasions they actually don't submit the required documents and the
Required
required
documents.
evidence.
This is
Yeah,
what,
as a
yeah,
result of that,
I've noticed, I've seen that there are
as
some
a result
cases
of that, the end of the day got a refusal.
they get
Okay,
refused.
so yeah, so I would advise before submitting ILR application, it is very important to consult with the professional. If you are
Legal
not
advice.
sure, don't rush. Consult with the professional, seek professional advice, then submit the application.
Yes, if you are welcome, if you are well confident, then that's fine. But if you
Yeah.
think
However,
you
if
you still got confusion, it's best always to seek legal advice
in
because
particularly self-employment related matter, you
matters
should consult with the
with the legal
professional.
advisor. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Because we have seen some cases. I mean, it's a really straightforward case. Everything is okay, but still they got refused by the Home Office. It's just because of lack of documents. So yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Sarkar, for coming to the show.
Yeah.
And
Thank you very much,
lastly,
Mr.
would you like to
Islam, for
say
arranging.
our members and non-members a few words? I mean, about their
Um,
application who have submitted and who are processing.
uh, okay. Thanks everyone who are watching our live show. So whoever made application, I would advise please wait. Due to the current situation, it is taking longer time. And whoever going to apply, please prepare your preparation application properly. Look into the documents, then you submit. no rush. Don't look for the quick. Immigration matter always it is a bit slower. Don't try to get quicker something. In my practice life, last 10 years, I noticed whoever tried to get it quicker, they were delayed for longer. They have suffered a lot.
Okay.
So give time and be patient, make application with a good preparation, then submit it. Hopefully it will be okay. And the other thing is, before making application, need to know what is the requirement properly, then prepare according to the requirement. And actually, I was going to say a few words about the new appointment system, but time is very limited. But
Yes.
only one advantage I can share with the viewer. Under the current skills migrant category, there is no salary requirement for the settlement. Previously, like 36,000, 37,000 end of the year. That is fantastic. The changes, the big advantages for the migrant who are coming. Apart from that, there are some other advantages as well. The salary range is much lower than previously. However, there is some disadvantages, little, but compared to the advantages, disadvantages less.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sarkar. We will discuss that in our next live show. I will request all viewers who are watching our live show, from now on, I'm trying my best. We'll try our best to continue this live show every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So next Tuesday, we will be live again at 7 p.m. We will inform in advance on the Facebook group about our live show, and also we will post, about the legal advisor whom we are going with live. So next Tuesday, I'm looking forward to go live with Mr. Iqbal Dip Singh, solicitor. So if you have questions, please make a note of it, and remember to watch our live show, and also please subscribe our YouTube channel. In that way, it will help you to get update news on immigration. So I wish you all the best, and thank you so much, Mr. Sarkar, for coming to my live show.
You are welcome, and thanks everyone, all the viewers and participants, and special thanks to Mr. Islam who arranged this live show.
Thank you.
See you.